Samuel. 1 Samuel 1. There was a certain man of Ramathaim Zophim, of the hill country of Ephraim, whose name was Elkanah the son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zuph, an Ephrathite. He had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. Now this man used to go up year by year from his city to worship and to sacrifice to the Lord of hosts at Shiloh, where the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were priests of the Lord. On the day when Elkanah sacrificed, he would give portions to Peninnah his wife, and to all her sons and daughters. But to Hannah he gave a double portion, because he loved her, though the Lord had closed her womb. And her rival used to provoke her grievously to irritate her, because the Lord had closed her womb. So it went on year by year. As often as she went up to the house of the Lord, she used to provoke her. Therefore Hannah wept and would not eat. And Elkanah her husband said to her,
Hannah, why do you weep? And why do you not eat? And why is your heart sad? Am I not more to you than 10 sons?
After they had eaten and drunk in Shiloh, Hannah rose. Now Eli the priest was sitting on the seat beside the doorpost of the temple of the Lord. She was deeply distressed, and prayed to the Lord, and wept bitterly. And she vowed a vow, and said,
O Lord of hosts, if you will indeed look on the affliction of your servant, and remember me, and not forget your servant, but will give to your servant a son, then I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life, and no razor shall touch his head.
As she continued praying before the Lord, Eli observed her mouth. Hannah was speaking in her heart, only her lips moved, and her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli took her to be a drunken woman, and Eli said to her,
How long will you go on being drunk? Put your wine away from you.
But Hannah answered,
No, my lord, I am a woman troubled in spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but I have been pouring out my soul before the Lord. Do not regard your servant as a worthless woman, for all along I have been speaking out of my great anxiety and vexation.
Then Eli answered,
Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant your petition that you have made to him.
And she said,
Let your servant find favor in your eyes.
Then the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no longer sad. They rose early in the morning and worshipped before the Lord. Then they went back to their house at Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and the Lord remembered her. And in due time Hannah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Samuel, for she said,
I have asked for him from the Lord.
The man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer to the Lord the yearly sacrifice, and to pay his vow. But Hannah did not go up, for she said to her husband,
As soon as the child is weaned, I will bring him, so that he may appear in the presence of the Lord, and dwell there forever.
Elkanah her husband said to her,
Do what seems best to you. Wait until you have weaned him. Only may the Lord establish his word.
So the woman remained and nursed her son until she weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and she brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh. And the child was young. Then they slaughtered the bull, and they brought the child to Eli. And she said,
Oh, my lord, as you live, my lord, I am the woman who was standing here in your presence praying to the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord has granted me my petition that I made to him. Therefore I have lent him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he is lent to the Lord.
And he worshipped the Lord there.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam, and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you enjoyed that scripture that speaks about Hannah in the Bible and all the things that she had to go through in order for her prayers to be answered. So today we are going to get into our word search from Hannah over at Happy to Save with Hannah. And we do $2 per name. This is the Women of the Bible word search she was so gracious to make for all of us. And this can be found on Hannah's Ko-Fi. And her YouTube channel is at Happy to Save with Hannah. So let's get started. We're going to try to find 3 names this week. Okay, I see Sarah. I'm going to try to remember not to turn a page. I like to turn it so I can highlight it a little bit better. But then it's crooked for you guys. So there's Sarah. And here's Deborah. We talked about her last week, how she was a judge and a prophetess. So there's Deborah. And, oh, there goes Hannah right here, right at the end of Sarah. Okay, so that will save us $6 this week. We saved $2 per name. And let me go ahead and get out. I'll set that to the side. Let me get my binder again. And so we saved $6 last week, saving $6 this week. So let's go ahead and do a 10 in here just to keep it kind of condensed. So we have $12 in that savings challenge now. And we're going to do our minis like normal. We have $60. We have 6 challenges. Let me grab them out of my binder. I have it marked where we're going to be starting this week. Let me make sure that I have everything set up so that you can see. Turn that just a bit. I'll move this to the side because we don't have to worry about that quite yet. So guys, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I am pre-recording this on Sunday. The Sunday before, of course. So can we see everything? Yes, we can see everything. So we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We do have our $60 in bills. I think there's some spicy 5s in here. I think there's 15. No, there's 20 in spicy 5, so 40 in 1s. We're going to take our D6 dice, that's numbers 1 through 3. We're going to roll it and see what number of bills we're putting on each challenge. And we're going to start with number 6 and work our way through. All right, so Hannah has really been giving us some nice word searches to use. I don't know if she plans on doing another one next month, but we really appreciate the ones you've been doing, Hannah. Thank you so much. Because it was a big switch up from my color and save. I shouldn't say big switch up, but it was a nice switch up from the color and saves. And then before that, I was doing a lot of scratch offs. So if she decides that she doesn't want to do another one, I think I'll bring the scratch offs back. I do have some scratch offs from not Happy Save with Hannah, Anna Banana Budgets, and Budgeting with Kim has some Christian scratch offs that I know I have. I think I may have a couple from Becca over Becca Budget 777 that I could use. So we'll just see how October ends up panning out. Here comes my ice, guys. It's when it dumps it out, it makes that noise. Okay, last 2 bills. Okay, going to number 1. So we will start on number 2 next week. Let's go ahead and move my clip up to that envelope. All right, and we're going to stack our challenges right here on the side. We'll see what each challenge received. We'll go through any challenges and see if we finish any. And I don't know if I have any behind it ready to go. If we do finish any, we'll just have to wait and see. So this number 1 looks, I think a lot of them are new, so we probably won't be finishing any this week. This is from Weekly Budgets Co. And it says, listen to God, not the world. And it's like a little cassette tape. And today she received, this is Veronica's challenge, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So wow, that really puts a dent in this challenge. That will leave us with 4 icons for next week. So we'll finish up probably this challenge next week with $4. Let's go ahead and get a 10. Buy back as many of the bills as we can so I can use them for other videos. So $12 going into that savings challenge. Let's put my money behind it. There we go. And that takes care of challenge number 1. So I'll make sure to have another one ready to go behind that because I know we will finish that one next week. All right, number 2 is going to be from Mandy's Budgeting Journey. This is a roll and save, but I'm going to make it just a select. I mean, you know, each one's going to be $1. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's go ahead and work off 5 of these icons. And we'll swap these $5 bill, these 5 $1 bills out for a 5. Okay, it's really pretty. I know Kim over at Budgeting Kim would find that pretty. I don't think that's quite lavender, but those purple flowers are really pretty. Okay, so number 3 is from Cash and Color Budget. This is Myra's God is Good All the Time. Each one's going to save $1. And today this challenge received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's go ahead and fill in 8 of these icons. That will take care of half of this challenge. And we'll have 8 more to go. So let's go ahead and put this back for 5. And now we have our 8. Really cute. Another purple challenge. Or purple color challenge, I should say. Okay, number 4 is from me. This is my savings challenge. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. This is available for free in my Ko-Fi, so please go download it if you'd like. It's going to save us $18, and it only needed 4. And of course, it got a spicy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go ahead and mark off the 4 that we need. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll set this overage aside. And let's see what we have in total. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oops, I need those 3. And now we cash that in for 5, and now we have $18. And I think I have another challenge of mine right behind it. Let's put that in the back. And it says, He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. Once again, free on my Ko-Fi if you guys want. I'm going to set that aside. We may get that started, but let's see what else we could possibly finish today with the $6 that we had left over. All right, this is Pray Without Ceasing from the Faithful Dash. We've been working on this for a couple weeks now, and this 1 Thessalonians 5:17, and her challenge received 2 of the 5s. So it's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That will take care of this challenge. We only needed 15 to finish. So I'm not going to spend too much time coloring these hearts, but I will mark them as being done. And then we'll count up our total. It should have saved us $25. So those 2 5s really boosted this challenge to get finished. And I don't even think I put another challenge behind here because I didn't think I was going to finish this week. So I'm really not prepared. Let's see if there's anything in the back of my binder that we can put in here. Yes, we can use this one. This is from Maddie over at Floating Funds. I just thought this was really pretty with this little lamb. We will use that next. So 15 is going into here. And this should be 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get one of the uglier 5s. I like to keep the newer ones for videos and spend or put the other ones back in the bank. All right, $25 in that savings challenge from Faithful Dash. This is Karen's, and this was free on her Ko-Fi. All right, we'll put that with our done ones. Let's put the one from Floating Funds. Let's put $2 into her challenge and let's get it started. 1 and 2. It's a nice little start. And let's see what this last challenge received today and who it's from. Okay, this is from the Dramatic Panda. We may have finished this one as well. 3 nails, 1 cross, 4 given. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to finish this. So let's take the 5 that we have left over. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm sorry, 8, 9, and 10. And we will finish this one. Let's go ahead and grab a 10 for that. Once again, not going to spend too much time with the crosses since we did finish, but I do like to mark my challenges as being done. And that was a $10 savings challenge. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh, so I did need that dollar. It's $11 savings challenge. There's 11 crosses on here. Okay, let's grab that dollar back. Thank you, Jenny. This is Jenny's challenge. I'm pretty sure this is free on her. I don't know if she has a Ko-Fi or Google Drive, but go check out her channel. I'll make sure to have it linked below so that you can check her channel, and all her links should be in her description box. All right, let's see. We don't have another one for Jenny either. All right, let's see what we got in here. We have this one from CBA Mom Saves we can do. We don't want to do another one of mine. There's another one from Joe. We haven't done one from Mary Loves Country Living in a while. Let's do hers. We'll pick up Joe's. We'll put Joe's in behind another challenge for next week. So we'll put that right on top. And this says, if you're hanging on by a thread, make sure it's the hem of his garment. That is so true. This will save us $12. And I may have to cut this down. I know sometimes if I don't size her challenges down, they don't quite fit in my envelope. Yeah, it's a little tight. So I will size that down. Let me see what we have. We have $4. Let's not put all 4 in here. So we'll put 1 and 2 in here. And then I'll just set that like that because I have to cut that down. Let's see where else we could put $2 more in. I think my challenge, we can start that off with 2. Oh gosh. Oh, right here. It's right here. Oh my gosh, Pam, are you serious? So let's put 2 in here. 1 and 2. It's sitting right here in front of me and I can't find it. All right, so that will be that. I'll make sure I cut this down. So let's set that to the side. And we finished 3 savings challenges today. 1 for 18, 1 for 25, and 1 for 11. So a pretty successful savings day today. We will continue on next week with our savings challenges and our Women of the Bible word search. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow in all our fall collabs. So just prepare for that video to be pretty long because we have 3 collabs to get through and I think a game or 2. So I love you guys so much. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye.